you could, just kind of what went into the decision to postpone the game and your thoughts on the series ending the way it did.
Well, first, the weather's fairly obvious. It doesn't look like it's going to clear up tonight. I mean, I think there's a flood advisory up until 7, and there's some lightning strikes. And both teams wanted to play. Obviously, we did everything we could. We both waived the 6 o'clock dead time to restart the game, and the weather's not going to cooperate tonight. So, we'll head back home. It was obviously a great series. It's too bad. I know both teams wanted to finish this one out because it turned out to be another game like the first two. It looked like it would come down to a pitch here and a bat here or there. So, we'll go home and regroup. We've got a game Tuesday night against Bethune-Cookman, and then head back on the road again next weekend to play Tennessee. So, that was a great series. I think both teams will probably pull a lot from it, and we'll be better because of it, and we'll just move forward.
Talk some about the starting pitching between these two teams that kind of flashed signs of really impressive stuff over the last few days.
Well, I think both pitching staffs stepped up. I mean, 2 one-run games, and it looked like I said this one was 1 hit between both teams through 3 1/3, or 3.5 innings. So, both teams, probably feel good about their pitching moving forward. Just sort of evenly played series, like I said, came down to a pitch here and a bat here and there.
Is that kind of what you see from South Carolina? Maybe as a difference this year is the way they have started pitching.
I mean, South Carolina's always good, but I do think just talking about this year's team. I'm not trying to compare it to any other team they've had. They've always been really good. Obviously, Schmidt's really good. He's one of the better Friday night guys in our league, which means he's one of the better Friday night guys in the country. And then, yesterday's start was obviously very good, and today's start by their freshman was very good. So, I think everything revolves around pitching. You got a lineup like they do, and they've got some left-handed hitters in their lineup, especially at the top, that's hard to navigate through. And then you add on top of that their defense, and they played really good defense all weekend too, and they've got good starting pitching. So obviously, if you can pitch and play defense, you got a chance. And I do like their start pitching. I think it gives them a chance to be successful the rest of the year and through the postseason.
Do you think that this game 3 kind of getting washed away is going to impact standings later on in the season?
You know what? I mean, me and Chad talked about it. Both teams control their own destiny, and I'm not going to look at it like we lose a game. I mean, it's raining right now. It's Mother Nature. I mean, it is what it is, and these are things we can't control. And what South Carolina can control is the last 9 games. What we can control is our last 9 games. Texas A&M. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen from here on out. I'm not going to look at a rainout on a Sunday. I mean, I just was, and we want to play. I mean, but it's not going to work out. It's raining right now, and Mother Nature's not going to allow that to happen. But South Carolina did everything possible to get the game in. We both waived the 6 o'clock dead time, and like I said, we'll head back to Gainesville and regroup and get ready to play on Tuesday night.
There's a lot.
Do you think these two teams will meet in the postseason at some point, maybe later on in Hoover?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a good chance, probably in Hoover, and see what happens down the road. We've met up a bunch of times in the past, so we'll see. But obviously South Carolina's got a big portion of their schedule still left, and they got a lot to play for. So do we. And now it's time to move on to our Tuesday night game and Tennessee next weekend.
So it seems with the crowd and the fans and emotion, and then the players kind of showing some emotion as well. Is that just 2 really good teams getting after it?
It's a really good environment. I mean, I don't know, I guess sellouts, but it looked three games where it was packed and the fans were into it, and it was good for our players to play in an environment like that, to be honest with you. So it's certainly a lot to pull from it. It's an evenly matched series. It was good. And I would expect that in 2 years from now, we come back up, it'll be the same thing when they come down to Gainesville next year. They get a lot of their players back. They get a lot of their pitching back. So I would expect them to be very competitive next year as well. But like I said, we've got a lot of things to worry about ourselves moving forward, and there's a lot to play for. And you look at the standings, we're a game back with 9 to go. It is what it is, and the league always seems to look like the championship always comes down to a game, deciding it. So it'll be exciting the last 9 games. So we'll strap it on and see what happens.
Thank you very much.